Good day everyone. So today we're going to present or discuss this following topic. The demand for the industrial private 5G network is increasing. So as we all know, there is like a big demand in terms of 5G market. The 5G market size was a unified network which is used by the industries for meeting the communication demand between the industrial application. So this topic will discuss more on the rising demand for seamless connectivity, which will provide impetus to market growth as it continues. So today, business requires bandwidth in the field and networks that are wide, powerful, and capable of sending data at very high speed. For this reason, in the next few years, we can see that the private 5G wireless network will be deployed in all industrial sites of enterprise. It only means for the 5G network, private and dedicated mobile networks can help meet industrial enterprises, key businesses. So, for this reason, in the next few years, we can see that the 5G wireless network will be expanded through all the industrial sites for enterprises. And the new 5G mobile communication standard will now be enable real-time control of hundreds or even thousands of devices per square kilometers. Even from automated manufacturing process system up to the production lines to augmented reality and too far as robots. Actually, Siemens will launch its first industrial 5G router as a private 5G wireless network device expected in the spring of 2021. Then for Hanover Fair 2021, Siemens is building a private 5G campus network which will focus on industrial use in one of the Hanover's pavilions. With actually 5G technology, high amounts of data can be transmitted more efficiently than 4G LTE, which only means that faster download and support for more connected devices than even ever before. And even private 5G networks are open up previously unimaginable industry opportunities because they provide low latency, very high bandwidth for data transmission. However, before the 5G private networks become a reality, there are several places must be completed within a few years. Right now, Germany completed phase 1 last March, in the frequency band between 3700 MHz and 3800 MHz has been allocated for regional industry, research institute, and agricultural networks. This frequency band is actually ideal for only small applications. Actually, the frequency bands for 5G networks came in two sets. Like the frequency range 1 or the FR1 is from 450 MHz to 6 GHz, which includes the LTE frequency range. And then the second frequency or the frequency range 2 or the FR2 is from 24.25 GHz up to whooping 52.6 GHz. So, it is not surprising that Germany companies such as Audi and Mercedes-Benz are already investing in this 5G network. As we can see that the UK announced in a white paper published last June 2019 that it plans to offer the frequency bands 3.8 to 4.2 GHz, 1800 MHz, 2300 MHz, and 26 GHz to local operators. However, for the industrial companies to work with these frequencies, 5G standards will need to be further developed to accommodate industry requirements. Talking about the phases, the first phase will occur in the mid-2020 with the Release 16 of the International Mobile Network Communication, known as the 3GPP. This allows you to start developing hardware, which includes infrastructure and endpoints, for your local production facilities, and the frequency usage fee will be transparent. So with this, we see a lot of advantages of 5G over the current network. Emerging 5G network will feature low latency, higher capacity, and increased bandwidth compared to 4G. So this kind of private network improvement will have far-reaching impacts on how people live, work, and play all over the world. Actually, the benefits of private networks are apparent. Businesses can track, store, analyze, control, and flexibly organize their data traffic at their discretion. Aside from that, this ensures that the speed and reliability required for processes such as all logistic and production sequences. However, it is already clear that 5G is ideal for businesses that want to track production or process data in real time on edge computing on their network, such as edge applications, without sending everything to the cloud first. Actually, edge computing is a distributed computing paradigm that moves compute and AI to the edge. Okay? So where the data is generated and action is taken. Siemens is already using private WiMAX wireless solutions in various fields that focus on smart grid environments to monitor and control the power grid. With this, there are also several isolated private LTE networks already, such as the factories and ports. Siemens at the same time has been successfully using Industrial Wireless Area Network or the WLANs for wireless communication in the industry for about 15 years. And they already meet all the requirements, which includes wireless safety. This is very important. So along with industrial 5G, IWLAN is also under the development. So on the path to industrial 5G, it is also essential to set standards international for private 5G network for the regional application. As if there was a WLAN standard, only then can 5G based technologies be successfully used in industries around the world. So that's how we see the 5G network will be beneficial in the industrial processes. Thank you.